Hello there, and welcome to the Pooh Finger Podcast with me, Wayne Cooper, and Mr. Neal.
Hello.
And over in the corner, he practices his martial arts while he's pushing in his mum's farts. It's Kempen!
Haha. Hello.
If you sat on the throne, you gotta go fast. Helping along with the Pooh Finger Podcast. We talk a lot of shit, why don't you listen and see? Now you're fingering with Camp with me. If you're on the job and you don't want to last, just think of the guys at the Pooh Finger Podcast. So play along at home, and if you like what we do, like and subscribe and follow the Pooh. Like and subscribe with the finger right up.
This week, we are talking Kung Fu. And Kung Fu movies. / martial arts, I suppose.
Yes.
I suppose we should call it martial arts movies.
Yeah.
Fucking love me a bit of Kung Fu. I do. What say you?
Yeah.
Poo-poo-poo?
It's a good genre, but it's a difficult one because it's normally, I don't know, it's normally get an action film with a bit of kung fu in it, like, you know, your Matrix, it's like your martial arts in it, like your Matrix films and...
Yeah, I wouldn't
of
class
action
Matrix as a kung fu. Well, it's got kung fu in it,
Yeah.
but
There's
it's not.
literally a
it's
line
like-
where it says, I know kung fu.
It's like a Western take on a martial arts movie.
Yeah. So much like John Wick. I wouldn't class John Wick as a kung fu,
No.
even though it's
No.
gun fu, I suppose. I don't
They
know.
definitely fit more into like just an action film.
Yeah,
But there's
Yeah.
but in each case there's martial arts elements.
they
Ooh.
do.
100%.
What about Equilibrium? They have
That's
a
a great
gun
movie.
kata, don't they?
I'd class that as a kung fu movie.
That is a martial
That's a martial arts
Yeah.
movie.
It's fucking John Woo porno.
John Woo, yes, that's fucking.
I know it's not John Woo.
That's had a complete brain fart.
Christian Bale.
Who's in it? Christian Bale and who's the Asian guy?
I don't know, I'm blanking as
No,
well.
I'm just gonna chop all this out. So yeah, without further ado, let's get on with the pool.
Might want to edit that bit as well.
That's a bit racist.
That's not. The greatest of all time is what we're gonna choose. Which one is the best and which ones are just poo? The greatest martial arts movies of all time. The Gamamot.
Probably one of the easiest ones you've had of them.
Only because I thought of it beforehand. My brain didn't have to function as hard as it normally does.
I didn't come to that conclusion on the spot. It took me a second.
So we've all picked a martial arts movie that is deemed the greatest in our minds of all time, and let's prove which one is in real life the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
A 1, 2, 3, 4.
Dead or Alive.
Dead or Alive
Yeah.
Yeah.
or Street Fighter?
No, you can put mine off.
No, because that's his pick.
Is it?
No.
It's not.
No.
It can't be.
No, but Street Fighter's a great film.
Oh, okay. What she said?
Haha. Oh, it's Dead or Alive.
You're coming with me. That's all I think of whenever someone says they're dead or alive.
Dead or Alive again.
Oh,
And again.
no way.
2.
Oh,
Oh, that's me.
hey.
That's me, right. So my pick for the greatest martial arts movie of all time. So I really struggled with this because I come up with like fucking five or six. I was like, which one do I pick? And I was like, no, there was just one clear winner. Right.
Which is?
I don't even know why I
Stop
messed
keeping
around
me
with
on the
it.
edge of my
Fucking-
seat,
so my
man.
pick
I'm getting
is
hard here.
the 1973 classic
Enter the Dragon.
Enter the Dragon.
Fuck yeah, boy. But not my pick.
No?
No.
Oh.
Good film.
But yeah, let's talk about
Fucking
Enter the Dragon.
Great
man.
movie. So this was the one that kind of brought Bruce Lee to the Western world.
Yeah.
Like really, like was supposed to catapult his career.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that did not happen because he got unalived.
He did.
Yeah, but an absolute masterpiece of a martial arts movie.
Yeah.
And definitely it's considered the one that kind of really sparked the martial arts craze and
big
influenced so many martial arts movies from then on.
If you listen to Uncle Joey, he's like Bruce Lee's his hero. Like,
Yeah.
'cause back in the day, he used to go to the cinema and watch that shit with his buddies, sneak in. But yeah, so carry on.
Yeah, it's a fucking great movie. So basically, and it's a little bit weird because the story, when you hear it, you're like, that sounds really Western. But when you watch it, like, that isn't clear. So, like, basically Bruce Lee is a spy and you get sent, like, undercover to this martial arts tournament that's on this island. And he's got to, like, infiltrate it and, like, find out what's going on because they reckon this guy's, like, selling opiates, I think, and bringing loads of opiates into the countries. And it's like, yeah, that's a proper Western plot.
Yeah.
But then you watch it and it's such a really good, almost like traditional Asian martial arts movie. Not really any spying. There's one bit where he's like sneaking around, but they don't use any guns or anything, so you kind of lose that element.
Yeah.
Apart from, I think there's a bit right at the end.
Can't remember. It's been years since I've watched it.
same
But
here.
But like Bruce Lee doesn't use any guns, and he actually wanted to because he thought that would appeal to the Western world more.
Yeah.
So it's like, I want to use guns, and it was the director's like, nah, fucking Bruce Lee. Like,
Your hands are your weapons.
yeah.
we're having to slow down the footage of you.
Yeah.
It's so fast. You're like skipping frames.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy when you see the behind the scenes on the
Yeah.
movie.
It's mad.
It
And
was so fast.
they used a lot of Western extras that didn't really know about him, and they only heard all the rumours. And yeah, often like a couple of them challenged Bruce to a fight, like in between takes. Like, go on then, fucking, how tough are you? We don't think you're that tough. We'll have you. Absolutely battered him. They didn't mess with him then. Like, fucked him up. It's like, yeah, fucking
He
legend.
had killer hands, man. He
did,
I wouldn't
and
be
feet.
surprised if he actually did kill people by accident.
Yeah. But yeah, fucking great movie. Like, all the action scenes in it are spot on. Like, really well choreographed. It's really cool. You get to see Bruce use weapons. So he's using like bow staff, nunchucks.
that
Nunchuck
nunchuck
was fucking
scene.
so cool. I used to know that, and I did perform it at a showing of Enter the Dragon. It was like a celebratory one. They did a big thing outside. It was called the Phoenix. That was before, I can't remember what it's called. 2000 something.
2000 Peter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I did the fucking nunchuck bit then. So cool. Then I got to watch the movie at the cinema. Like, this is awesome.
Oh,
That's so
It's
cool.
fucking awesome. I was back in my martial arts days, for people that don't know.
Yeah, Mr. Neal was a black
Yeah.
belt motherfucker.
Was.
I say is a black belt motherfucker.
Yeah, you don't lose- yeah, I got that for life.
You don't lose it.
No.
yeah. Your hands registered weapons. You're like Ken Shamrock.
I did have insurance. I did actually like legit have a license to train.
Did you?
And I was insured, yeah. Yeah. And it was interesting when I'd go abroad for competitions and I got like checking all my weapons.
Just put your hands on the desk. There you go.
Yeah. I'm like, in this bag we've got axes, in this bag we've got big sticks, in this bag we've got nunchucks. Just like, declaring it.
Did you ever, you know those big like foam hands you get at like stadiums
Yeah.
and stuff like that? Did you have like those to like put on as like covers so that just in case you accidentally broke something,
Or killed someone.
killed someone? Yeah.
Knife hand. Sorry, it was a reflex.
walk
You
around.
snuck up on me there, killed a waiter. Dude.
I just walked around and was like, judo, chop. Yeah, but it was Bruce Lee and mostly Enter the Dragon that made me was like, I want to fucking do that. That's cool.
My mum, I loved Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
She had all these posters from the 70s because she was born in 1960, so she would have been like 13 at the time.
Yeah.
And she fucking loved them. And she had all these posters, like big fold out. So you imagine the magazine size folded out like 3 times, and so they were pretty big. And she had them in the loft for years. And then when I was a teenager and I watched Enter the Dragon and stuff, yeah, she got them out the loft for me, and I fucking pinned them up on my wall. They're fucking awesome. Like
That's
the
so cool.
Original posters from like the movie and stuff. Like, and he was there. I remember one of the big image on one side of it was him stood there in the mirrors with the scratches on him. He's like,
Oh, from Game of Death.
Game of Death, that's it, yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking
No,
awesome.
it was Enter the Dragon where he gets the scratches because the guy
Yeah,
has
it
the
was
claws.
Enter the Dragon,
Yeah,
isn't it?
it's at the
Yeah,
end.
the
Oh,
guy
I
with
do
the
get
claws.
So he gets the
confused.
claws
Yeah.
on his chest.
Yeah, I do get the two
Fucking,
confused.
you're fucking
Yeah.
gaslighting me there, making me think I was wrong. But yeah, man, I got good memories of that movie.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
a
remember
great
the
movie.
movie.
My dad showed me it when I was far too young. But like Bruce Lee was that cool. And I
You're
remember,
impressionable.
yeah,
It's not even though it's classed as violent, it's not
Violent.
really like there's not really any death, is there?
there's a couple.
There's a couple, but it's not like graphic and gory.
No.
It's like a snap neck. There was a snap neck.
Snap out. One of them got boiled alive.
Oh yeah, that's pretty gruesome.
That one. Yeah.
I'm completely misremembering this film.
I mean, you don't like see him get boiled, but basically they pull his cage out of the vaat of stuff, and his
It's a
hair will like
skeleton.
burn. Not quite. It's just all like fucked up and like red and
I don't remember that bit.
yeah.
That sounds cool.
Pretty brutal. But no, it's such a fucking cool movie. So, and it is, well, that's why I've picked it. I think it's the greatest. So I was fanning around with all these other picks. I'm like, there's one. It's Enter the Dragon.
It's to be honest, when I googled kung fu movies a couple of hours ago, it was the first one that sprang to my that when I
Yeah.
came across it, I was like, yeah, well, that's it. That's clearly the
Yeah.
greatest. But then I got to my pick, I was like, ooh, maybe not.
But like, there's so many cool scenes in it. Like the fight at the beginning, Bruce in his nappy. He just fucks up that guy, but he uses submission holds, which you'd never seen him use before. Because he was always kicks and punches, mostly kicks. But he's there like, arm bars and shit. And it's like, that's fucking cool. It's one of the first movies that had Jackie Chan in it.
Was Jackie Chan in it?
Yeah, he was in it. He was one of
awesome.
the goons. It's the bit where like Bruce takes on like 5 of them. It's like, and the last one he grabs and he like pulls their hair back and he's like, and chops them in the neck. But it's Jackie Chan.
The Chan Meister.
But
Awesome.
fun fact, on that movie, Jackie Chan played another extra where he was using fighting sticks against Bruce, and Bruce gets them, and he accidentally hit Jackie Chan for real, like fucking hurt him. And Bruce promised, he was like, "I promise you'll be in every single one of my movies after this."
Nice.
But then he died, so there was no more movies after.
Oh, shit.
Were they a screamer sticks by any
They
chance?
were, yes, Filipino fighting sticks.
Yeah.
Yes,
I never actually.
Nice. Well,
I got some of those. They've hurt so much. You'd be doing the moves, and if you got someone that's shit, and they fucking get your knuckles, it's like,
Yeah.
But if
Intense
I was
pain.
actually fighting someone with a stick on stick, I would try and hit their knuckles.
yeah.
So even though you're getting hit in the
Yeah.
knuckles, it's like it's effective.
Yeah, but we're just practicing. We're not supposed to. But the other way you use them is you have one stick and then you have a knife in your other hand.
Ooh,
Yeah, that one's pretty
saucy.
brutal.
That's a spicy combo.
It's spicy. That's fucking pointy, that one. Lots of stabby stabs.
I prefer the other way, where you've got no sticks, a knife, and a gun.
So Enter the Dragon.
Enter the Dragon's my pick.
Good shout.
Great shout. A 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well,
Fuck.
haha.
Back to last again.
So, I have gone for the 1978 classic, which also features Jackie Chan.
Ooh.
A very strange little segue. Drunken Master.
Ooh, classic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Now, I purchased that as part of like some sort of special offer we had at now defunct MVC stores.
MVC.
Yeah, do you remember them? Used to be in
I
the
very
Haymarket.
yeah, I very vaguely remember that.
Yeah, we had a
Oh,
massive
the-
CD section,
Yeah.
massive DVD section,
Yeah.
I
and a
then
really
turned
bad
into a
getting
pound
robbed
shop.
problem.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically, I bought it as part of 3 films. I can't remember what one of them was, but I do remember the other 2. One was Iron Monkey, and the other one also a martial arts film, and also this one, Drunken Master. The only reason I picked this one up was simply because it had Jackie Chan on the front cover.
Jackie Chong.
Sorry.
Sake.
That's his cousin.
Yeah, no, it had Jackie Chan on the front cover, and I can't really describe it because it's a martial arts comedy, but at the same time, it does actually have a bit of a serious plot to it. It's still got very humorous moments, but it is all about like someone's terrorising the village and someone's got to save the day. So I'll give you a run through. I'll give you a run through of it. Sorry, I just
Jackie Chan's like a slapstick kung fu.
Well,
artist, isn't he?
his is like Chinese opera. That's why it's very stunt based, because it's more of a performing one. He'd still fuck you up.
Yeah.
Like Jackie Chan's fucking hard. He is insanely tough. He's got some fucking
He's Chuck
moves.
Norris level tough guy.
Yeah.
Like the stuff he does, like the stunts he pulls off, like the parkour mixed in with his martial arts. And his timing's impeccable, and he can just fucking put his body exactly where it needs to be in a split second.
Yeah.
And it's fucking
And
impressive.
it's mad that like he walks onto a set and he's like, right, we're going to use that deck chair. Then we're going to throw this pool cue out. Yeah. Then we're going to use this coffee table somehow.
They're going to grab that light rig and like, no, that's like part of the light rigging. He's like, yeah, we're going to use it. And then
Yeah, and they're like, oh, Jackie, we need you to get on top of that wall. He's like, okay, hop. And he's up. He's just fucking hopped up the wall.
they're like, not yet,
68.
Jackie. We're not filming yet. We're just walking you through it. He's already up there.
The crane operator's like, oh.
Fucking swan dives off it, like lands perfect on his feet.
He's like, okay, go again.
Breaks his ankle but doesn't like sell it. He's like, I'm fine.
So, Drunken Master, right? So, Jackie Chan plays Wong Fei Hung. Basically, he's a wise ass but righteous young man who ends up studying martial arts under the legendary Beggar So, played by a actor called Xiu Tin Yen, who apparently is quite well known
Suiting you, sir.
He was quite well known in the...
Suiting you, sir.
Yeah, he was quite well known in the martial arts circuit. So one day, I'm going to give you the sum it up sort of version in a way if I can. But one day, while out being a rascal, Fei Hung...
Just being a rascal.
It was being rather a rascal. It's going around like,
Being a scallywag.
nicking apples and shit like that. And,
Scrumping.
Like, all that type of shit, yeah, right.
Fucking hell.
Being a scallywag, yeah.
What a scallywag.
He passes by a restaurant and he sees this guy sat eating alone, and basically he's a bit peckish. So he goes up to him and starts acting all overly friendly and stuff like that. He says, "Oh, hey, do you mind if I join you? I just need a table." And it says, I know the owner, don't worry, he's my uncle. Let's get loads of food. So he just starts ordering loads and loads and loads of food and starts tucking it away, and he's munching like an impressive amount of fucking grub, basically. And this guy sat there, like, does not know what the fuck's going on. And Jackie Chan basically stands up, Wong Fei Hung, sorry. Well, Fei Hung, I have to give him his proper name.
Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
And Jackie Chan stands up.
Okay. And says, "Oh, wait here, I'll go and pay the bill, and don't worry about it." So he goes over to the thing, over to the bloke at the
So
counter.
Jackie Chan ate all the dude's food, ordered all the food.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
And he's going to ditch.
Yeah.
He's
gonna dine and dash.
and
Yeah.
leave the dude with the bill. Right, got you.
Yeah, he says that the guy he was sat with, he says, "Oh yeah, that's the owner's mate or something like that." So yeah, he can just charge to him and like waves across to him, and my guy waves back. And the bloke running the thing who was talking to him says, "Oh, just so you know, that is the owner." And he's like, "Oh, shit." And he gets caught out, basically. And they say to him, "Oh, well, if you can't pay, we're going to need the food back." So we all sort of, like, pin him up against the wall. And we start saying, like, no, there's a point on this. We pin him up against the wall. We say, "Right, we're going to need all this food back." So he goes, "Right, what did you have?" Like, one port belly. So he gives him a smack in the stomach. And, like, he spews up a bit. Right, and he's like, "Oh, yeah, I know." It's like, "Oh, you had 2 portions of whatever it is soup." Just beats him up again, and he just starts dribbling a bit. It's like, it is a little bit grim.
That's gross.
And,
gross.
and there's a guy sat there near him who, for lack of a better word, looks like a Wurzel Gummidge that knows martial arts. He's got like this grey sort of scarecrow style hair, and all his clothes are like jet black. It's a little bit odd to explain, but he's cool. It looks pretty cool in a weird way.
Right.
He ends up saving Jackie Chan and humiliating the people in the restaurant while he's at it, using his skills. So he does all that. Jackie Chan runs off with him, basically, and they go back to his little gaff, like wherever he lives,
Rendezvous.
and end up drinking, and he learns about Begaso's fighting style, which is based on the 8 drunken gods, or the 8 immortals, to give it its actual title in...
Commonly known as Drunken Kung Fu.
Basically, yeah, drunken boxing, in a way.
Cool.
Yeah, but this particular one's got 8 immortals, and each particular one of these gods have all got a different sort of style. So one of them kind of like walks around like he's trying to carry a big pot. One of them is on a crutch, for example, etc., etc. But there's one particular style that Jackie doesn't want to learn. That's the female style. Anyways,
Because girls are icky.
basically, yeah, that's what he says. He's like, I just don't want to learn it. You know, he says, I'm a guy. So a couple of days later, guy turns up called Ironhead. And Ironhead is amazing because he's completely bald, but he's got these massive, like, 3-foot eyebrows. They're astonishing to watch. I don't know. But they are astonishing to see in motion.
For the listeners, Kemp does have magnificent eyebrows.
Thank you very much. I tend to them every day. He ends up fighting Jackie Chan and beating him because of his iron head technique, which basically involves him running, like bending over at a 90-degree angle and running straight forward at him, and it basically breaks whatever bone he is. So he ends up beating up Jackie Chan, smashing up Begaso's house.
Oh, that's why they call him Ironhead.
There you go, because of his hard head, right?
Got it.
So because of that, when Begaso gets back, sees that Jackie Chan's all fucked up, Jackie Chan says, right, I'll learn properly now, and he trains hardcore mode. Like, imagine Rocky 4, but on like extra Rocky 4. He trains super hard, including doing one particular thing where he has to be in, I think it's called the horse stance, which is basically, it's like you're sort of sitting down but without sitting on anything.
Yeah. It's like a deep squat.
Yeah. And
Killer on the quads.
yeah, and he's got his arms like out forward, like perfectly straight, and on all his like points of his body, like on the back of his hands, on his head, on his shoulders, on his thighs and stuff, he's got these little cups of water, but not just any water, it's boiling hot water. And because I don't know how true it is, I only read this on, could have been IMDb or something. But apparently he did that for real. He did it for something daft like 3 hours every day or something stupid like that. Which if he did, fair play to him. Because it looks nasty.
It's horrible.
Yeah, it looked bad for like the 3 minutes he was doing on
I
screen.
had to do it for an hour once.
Oh, bad times.
It's fucking horrible. It was only supposed to be half an hour, but basically we had beanbags on it.
Yeah.
And if one fell off, or you shifted your position anyway, you had to start again.
Yeah.
I literally got like 20 minutes in, fucking one slipped. I was like, no.
Oh.
Start again.
Anyway, I'm right at the end. Sorry, I know I'm used up a little bit of time here, but I'll be as quick as I can. So he learns all this style, and he's still not very good at Miss Ho. So we go and find Ironhead, and we also find his master who's been terrorising the town, and that guy is called Thunderleg, or in some versions of the film, he's called Thunderfoot. But yeah, they have a big battle, easily defeat Ironhead, but Thunderleg hurts Begaso. Jackie Chan then realises how to do the female fighting style, and it's basically just a combination of all of them. Uses that, defeats Thunderleg, oh that's it, his devil's kick. Beats Thunderleg and saves the town and everyone.
And that was the quick rundown.
Yeah.
Yeah. Join us next time for Kemp's Kung Fu Lullaby.
But no, that summarises the movie very well. Like, you've hit all the points.
Yeah. No, I've not seen that one.
I've seen it a very long time ago.
I've seen bits of Jackie Chan movies. I've never really seen full ones. Because even though I do love martial arts movies, I don't know, I've not really seen that many. And the ones that I have seen are normally amalgamations of other genres too, like mixed in, like Western martial arts kind of stuff. But yeah. Drunken Master.
Well,
yeah, that's me. So, my pick is a more recent movie, a lot more recent than your guys' movies. It was actually released in the year 2011.
Oh, that's fairly recent.
Yeah, and it's not it's not kung fu.
Okay.
The martial art that this movie
I know what
employs is known as Pencak Silat.
oh yeah.
Mr. Neal, would you like to tell us what the movie is?
Is it The Raid?
It is indeed The Raid. A fucking love that film. The martial art that they use in it is fucking brutal.
Very brutal. It's like an extension of Muay Thai.
Yeah, so it's set in Jakarta in Indonesia, and it's basically this corrupt lieutenant sends in an elite squad of police into a tenement building ran by a drug kingpin, and the building is like full of crackheads. Like they pay their rent, like they do stuff for the crime boss in order for him to let them live in the building. And so when the police raid the place, he's like, right, we're on lockdown, kill the police to these hundreds of people that are living there.
I think it's like they get like, was it like 6 months rent free if they kill the police?
Like
there's like a bit of a reward.
Yeah, there's a lot of plot to it for such a basic thing, because it is literally SWAT team goes in at the beginning.
Oh, it does not mess around. Literally, there's like 3 minutes of
Kicks
setup
off.
of them getting kitted up into the SWAT gear.
Yeah.
And then they're like, boom, there you go, have a fight.
Then they're on the wall, aren't they? Like looking up and they're like, right, yeah, we can see all the floors. Right, we've got to get to this bit. Let's go. and then immediately loads of policemen get mad. And it's pretty rapid that it ends up just the one police officer left.
Yeah, because they start off with like 15 of them. There's quite a few.
I think there's 20.
Is it 20?
20 elite cops.
It dwindles down to about 5
Yeah.
within 10 minutes.
Yeah, because towards the end, it's sort of from two of the cops' perspective, and that like there's one on one floor and one on the other, and like the main dude.
Yeah, because one of them like gets injured, doesn't he? And the last one's like, well, I'll carry on. Like,
Yeah, but the stunts in it,
yeah,
for a modern movie as well, because a lot of modern movies, especially from this time, this moment in time, were relying heavily on CG effects for action movies and stuff to make them bigger and better, and this was just like the visual effects were practical effects.
Yeah.
So like there's one scene where he'd smashed through the door of an apartment, and he's fighting this dude that just fucking won't go down. It was the guy that just kept coming back, the animal guy that was just feral, and the main dude like does this flip and like grabs him by the head, and like there's the splinters of the door. The base of the door is splintered, and it's sticking up, and he fucking pulls him down like with his weight, and just fucking slams his neck on the splinters and pushes him straight through his neck. It's like, whoa!
The brutality of the fighting's fantastic, because you don't feel like they're having a fucking kung fu fight. Like, this is for survival, like all the way through. And like they do untraditional fighting stuff. Like
it's like the big elbows on the top of the head, like, and because it's all in slow mo, you see the connection. And, like the guy's getting rocked, like, and it's just like for real, and it's on camera because it's all slow mo. It's like there's no way you can fake that kind of stuff.
the bit that always makes me cringe is when they're hiding in the wall. And the guy comes in with a machete. He starts to fucking poking it through the wall.
Oh, yeah.
And the last one does it really slow, and it just fucking slices past the guy's cheek. Ooh. And it's like, oh, and then
he's got to stay deadly still.
Stay deadly still, and then like he pinches the blade so when it comes out, it wipes the blood off.
Oh yeah,
and like, you just feel it. It's like, it's horrible. But like, it's so brutal, and it's shot so well, and that inspired a lot of stuff after that.
Well, Dredd is pretty much a copy of it,
and a great copy of it.
Yeah, because because there are guns in the raid, obviously, because they're a SWAT team, modern day SWAT team.
But they get rid of them pretty quick.
Yeah, they don't last long with the guns. They don't rely on them. And but Dredd is like gun warfare, and is the raid but expanded into a massive building, but essentially exactly the same premise. They've got locked down in there, and they've got to fight their way out. But got to get the way to the top.
Kind of with because a lot of the fighting's very close. It's in corridors or it's in like small rooms and stuff. Like that's when you get your Daredevil one shots when he's fighting through corridors. Like it all influenced from that.
The fight scenes are incredible to watch.
I think there's quite a few one shots as well. Like the fighting sequences are really extended. So often when the film kung fu movies, how they get around it is they shoot really close. So there's lots of small shots up close. Whereas this is quite wide. Like, fucking look at it all.
It's the first movie in a very long time that like got me genuinely excited
Yeah.
as I was watching it. I was like, oh shit, and, like, because he's getting fucked up the more he's going through it, and like he's going through the ringer all the way through the movie.
And they don't like one bomb each other either. Like it's a fight. Like each person takes proper, and they'll get up after a while, you know, and stuff like,
Like
and then
jumping off the walls, like using the environment, like whatever they can. And there's some Jackie Chan shit in there as well, with the tables and chairs, and it's really good and really well filmed.
Yeah.
And like they use slow mo in like the perfect parts, and it's just a really great film. So that's why I chose it to be my greatest contender.
I know this is technically about a different film, but I do always remember that time you came into the shop and talked to me about a film.
Came in your shop.
Yeah, and you talked to me about a film where like they use the environment and stuff like that. I can't remember the film, but you sold the film to me by saying this guy saw the Matrix and thought it was real.
On back.
Yeah,
On back's
insane.
That's a good one.
And it was a bit where like he sort of does a limbo sort of style thing through a like French window or something stupid.
Oh, there's
Like,
some crazy shit.
Weird
in that movie.
jump and flattens himself out as he goes through the tiniest of
But
windows.
we ain't got time about for
I know.
on back, man. Let's decide a winner. 1, 2, 3, 4 on back.
No, because I'm back's great.
I know.
Two.
It was the only choice.
Yeah. Enter the Dragon, yeah.
Fucking yeah.
It was my initial first pick, but I was like, no, it's the low hanging fruit, but it is the best.
It is the best. I thought the same. Was like such a basic bitch pick, but
You can't
it
argue
is
with
the
it.
best.
You can't
Like-
argue. Even the dice doesn't argue with it.
no.
All right, well, join us next time for more greatest of all time. What's it going to be? What's it going to be?
It's his quizzy time, so please don't make a fuss. We're all having fun with the Q&Anus.
Let's head on over now to the Q&Anus.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Q&Anus, also known as the Quanus.
Indeed.
I've compiled a quiz on martial arts movies. How exciting is that?
Very.
So, the rules are straightforward quiz, no fuckery.
Oh.
I'm going to read out a plot to a martial arts movie, and I need you to tell me what the movie is.
Failed before I've started.
I've tried to pick quite easy mainstream ones,
I'll do my best.
but I have realised that I've accidentally picked the wrong movie on one of them, and it's fucking solid, and I don't think any of you will get it.
Okay.
So I might just throw that one out first to get it out of the way.
Okay.
There you go, Cap. Don't you press that rail. I thought there was a click there.
Just handing out some buzzers.
I just handed out the buzz. Oh, okay, if you want to give the blue one a little squiz, that's one that Daisy recorded for you. No, you got to wait a sec. No, boo boo, you're a stinky poo poo.
Bless her. Oh. Thank you, Daisy.
Burn.
Here's my buzzer.
And Kempin's buzzer.
Are we still allowed to call them?
Don't put that
Fuck's
in.
sake.
My word. Please don't put that in.
I'll bleep it out. It's fine. I'll just bleep it every time you use your buzzer. Do you want to record a new one, Cap?
What was yours again? Okay, bog standard. Okay.
Okay, let's power of editing. Boo! We're back.
Right, let's test these buzzers one more time. So that's Wayne's and then Kempin's. There we
Short
go.
and sweet.
Right. So, buzz in if you think you know it.
I am buzzing. And I think I know.
So we'll start off with my
Very
mistake
full.
one, the one I accidentally picked when I thought it was a different movie.
Okay.
So, number one. A young martial artist is caught between respecting his pacifist father's wishes or stopping a group of disrespectful foreigners from stealing precious artifacts. Would you like a clue?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
It's a Jackie Chan movie. It was also released in 1994. It's not one of his Western ones.
Oh, is it not? Oh,
No.
okay. Is it the Eagle something?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm out of ideas.
Yeah,
I
sorry.
didn't even buzz in there.
No worries, we'll skip that one. So it was The Legend of Drunken Master.
Oh.
I thought I picked Drunken Master.
Sequel.
So, but not quite. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so silly me, should have looked better. Right, next one. A Shaolin martial artist travels to an island fortress to spy on an opium lord. Kemp was in just
yeah,
before.
Kemp was there.
Enter the Dragon.
Correct. 1 point to Kempim.
Thank you.
On the board.
Next one. In Shanghai, China, in the 1940s, a wannabe gangster aspires to join the notorious Axe Gang, while residents of a housing complex...
Old Boy.
No.
Ah.
While residents of a housing complex exhibit extraordinary powers in defending their turf.
Can we have a clue?
Yeah, please.
This one is a comedy martial arts movie.
Only because you used the word Shanghai earlier. Shanghai Noon.
No.
Kung Fu Hustle.
Correct.
Oh,
It's Kung Fu Hustle.
I've not even seen it.
and shot in the dark.
Next
You'll
one.
blame. You could quiz is a bad name.
When the head of a statue sacred to a village is stolen, a young martial artist goes to a big city.
Hong Back.
Correct.
Ah,
Great movie.
Awesome movie.
Next one. A young Chinese warrior steals a sword from a famed swordsman and then escapes into a world of romantic adventure with a mysterious man in the frontier of the nation. Do you want a clue?
Shanghai Noon.
No.
Ah.
yeah, I'll take a clue, please.
So it's an Ang Lee film. The one that really got them on the map. In about 2000, 2001, if I remember correct.
Pre-Hulk.
Pre-Hulk. This was like their big like push into like cinema.
I'm out.
Anything to do with Avatar or anything like that?
Avatar.
No, not the blue one, not the blue one.
Oh, right. Airbender.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's not. Before then.
Yeah, it's way before then. No idea.
No,
Gonna
sorry.
kick myself. Oh! Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Correct.
Oh, fuck.
See, I'm going for the mainstream ones, guys. I'm trying to make it easy.
No, it just clicked then. I was like, something a massive martial arts movie around then.
Yeah.
That was the one. And fucking everyone copied it. They're fucking running across bamboo.
Yeah,
and
all the
shit.
wire work that they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A virtuous Hong Kong police officer must clear his good name when the drug lord he is after frames him for the murder of a dirty cop. I think it's on the tip of your tongue, isn't it, Kevin?
So, Rush Hour 3.
No. But it contains one of the cast.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a Jackie Chan movie.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. It's on the tip of my tongue.
How long's he got? Until I can buzz it again.
Rumble in the Bronx.
No. Great movie, though.
Police Story.
Correct. Police Story.
That was the one I wanted to say originally, but I needed something because I was like, I know I'm running out of time.
This one, I don't think either of you have seen.
Oh.
A middle-aged Chinese immigrant is swept up into an insane adventure in which she alone can save existence by exploring other universes and connecting with the lives she could have led. So this is the most recent one on the list.
Is it something like... Is it Kaya? Kaya?
No.
It's not. Is it? Not.
It's got a long, weird title.
A long, weird title.
Yeah. I've talked about this movie here a few times, and I'm like, you guys have got to see it. It's wicked, and it's wild.
Oh, fucking Everywhere All at Once.
Yes.
Oh.
It's Everything, Everywhere, All at Once.
Yeah, that's it. I'm taking it. I didn't get every word, but I knew what it was. Is that a martial arts film?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
It's very much like The Matrix,
Sweet.
but with less guns, more fighting.
Nice.
Next one. A SWAT team becomes trapped in a tenement run.
Right.
Correct.
Fuck you, Kel.
Ah.
I was just about to clicky.
Next one. A young man sworn to an oath of non-violence works with his cousins in an ice factory where they mysteriously begin to disappear. Do you want a clue?
Yeah.
Oh, please.
It's an early Bruce Lee movie.
I was going to say... Is it Big Boss?
Yes, correct.
Oh, motherfucker.
How was you all not confident at the start?
I know, I'm
Slaying
fucking
it.
smashing it. How's your anus, Cam?
Yeah.
Fucking gaping after this
fucking
smashing.
Fucking hamburger beat.
Fisting you.
Oh, sorry guys.
Gurgler.
Fucking that coffee, man, is still in there.
Oh, still the morning coffee fucking you up.
Yeah, man.
Shit.
Ugh. Right. I think I'm out of burps. Right, I'm good. When a beautiful stranger leads computer hacker to a forbidden underworld, he discovers the shocking truth. The life he knows is the elaborate deception of an evil cyber intelligence.
It's not the Matrix.
It is the Matrix.
Well,
So they wrote forbidding.
Right.
And I'm like, that doesn't make sense. But yeah. Oh, next one. I'll be impressed if you guys have seen this one. It's one of my favourite movies. So I had to chuck it in. A betrayed intelligence officer enlists the aid of a prostitute to prove his innocence from a deadly conspiracy while returning a favour to her. This one's set in France.
Leon.
No.
Oh, I don't know why. It's just because you said France.
Another clue?
That's not much.
yeah, please.
Hang on, no. Repeat the synopsis, please.
A betrayed intelligence officer enlists the aid of a prostitute to prove his innocence from a deadly conspiracy while returning a favour to her.
Oh, no, sorry, just forgot it.
The next clue is it's a Jet Li film that also stars Bridget Fonda. He kills someone with chopsticks. It's fucking cool.
No, I'm not very good at Jet Li.
I've not seen it, but no, sorry.
Kiss of the Dragon.
Oh, okay.
It's a really cool movie.
did was there, but
Oh,
sorry.
did you?
yeah.
I thought.
What did you say?
What were you going to say?
Just exactly what you said. No, I can't. I was not going to say that.
I thought you sneezed.
I thought it was a slip of the hand because like your arm came down as you did it. Right, yeah, it was Kiss of the Dragon. Great movie. You should go check it out.
Kiss the Dragon.
Hey, then well done.
Anyway, about him.
Next one. A young man visiting and helping his...
Young man.
Haha.
A young man...
Young man. I was trying to get the time. I didn't get the timing right.
A young man visiting and helping his uncle in New York City finds himself forced to fight a street gang and the mob with his martial arts skills.
So start again. I was thinking of the village people. Young man.
A young
Young
man
I'll start now.
visiting and helping his uncle in New York City finds himself forced to fight a street gang and the mob with his martial arts skills.
Rumble in the Bronx.
Correct. Rumble in the Bronx. Fun fact, Jackie Chan broke his leg at the first day of filming.
Is that the one where he jumps off the Brooklyn Bridge and lands on the ferry?
I think so, yeah.
And breaks his ankle, and he has to have the cast cover that looks
Yeah.
like his sneaker. It's just a massive foot. A gigantic trainer.
We fucking carried on though.
He
Legend.
did. Fucking legendary.
Right, next one. In an oppressive future where all
Young
forms of feeling are illegal.
Equilibrium.
Correct.
I was going to say that.
So the rest of it was, a man in charge of enforcing the law rises to overthrow the system and state.
Ah.
He does.
Next one. Kurt Sloan must learn the ancient kickboxing art of Muay Thai in order to avenge his brother.
Was it kickboxer?
It was kickboxer. And he just doesn't learn kickboxing.
Kemp's caught up. Yeah, it's just that bit where the guy fucking crushes the pills in his belt, throws them in his eyes. It's like, and he's fucking. It's ridiculous. But is that Bloodsport? That's Bloodsport. Sorry,
It's all good.
Kemp's caught up with me, and I'm not happy about it.
Yeah, I don't know if you'll get this one. A rogue multiverse agent goes on a manhunt for alternate versions of himself, getting stronger with each kill. Only the last version of himself can stop his crusade before he becomes...
Highlander.
No, but it is the plot of Highlander, isn't it?
That's Highlander.
Is Asian Highlander.
Immortal.
No. It's a Jet Li movie that stars Jet Li twice.
Cradle to the Grave.
No, I think it was a little bit after that one.
Okay.
I have no idea.
Twins.
It's kind of the opposite. It's called The One.
Oh, he becomes the one.
Yeah, he becomes
there
the
could
one.
be only one.
Oh, I lied to you about Ditch.
Highlander.
I would never have said that. Yeah,
Right.
we should both get a point for Highlander.
Yeah.
Next one. 3 unknown martial artists are summoned to a mysterious island to compete in a tournament.
Mortal Kombat.
Correct.
Motherfucker. Guess I 3 little ninjas.
Right, so this is the second to last question.
The penultimate.
Penultimate one, that's the word.
The perineum.
In the midst of a civil war in Southeast Asia, a general intensifies the...
Street Fighter.
Correct.
Please continue, because it's such a good film.
Intensifies the climate of violence by kidnapping 63 UN delegates. To free the hostages, a colonel leads a group of fighters who will have to use all of their skills to be successful.
Yeah.
Street Fighter.
Street Fighter. So we are on the final question.
Young man.
Me and Kemp are neck and neck with 7 points each. It's fucking...
Ooh.
My bum is twitching.
Ooh.
So this is worth 1 point.
Wow.
It's a big point as well. Wait till you see it.
Right, so fastest fingers first.
Young man.
So, possessing the speed and strength of a hero since birth, the Chosen One, an orphaned martial artist phenomenon, swears to avenge his parents' death as the unstoppable expert embarks on a challenging quest to take his sweet revenge on the ruthless Master Pain.
Ip Man.
No.
I've just wasted my guess. Master Pain.
Do you want a clue?
Yes, please.
Master Pain wants to be known as a different name right at the start of the film. He wants to be known as Betty.
Kung Pao.
Correct.
Yes.
Fucking Kung
Betty.
Pao is a legend.
Yeah.
Such a good movie.
Something to do with Gopher trucks, I remember that.
Yeah. I need
wow.
gopher trucks.
Yeah. That's a huge point.
That's a big
I told
point.
you it was a fucking big one.
Yeah.
And it's a big one going on the Pooh Finger Shyboard leaderboard.
Woo.
There we are. It's a pretty high scoring game there, guys.
That was rootin' tootin'. That was.
That was neck and neck. Like, good
I enjoyed
comeback,
that.
Cam. Yeah.
Thank you. I enjoyed that one thoroughly.
Oh, well played, Camp. Well played. Good win. I'm not bitter at all.
You're not Betty.
Bitty.
Hello, Betty.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I heard
get
what
you.
you said,
Yeah.
man.
I get you.
Yeah. Check out Kung Pao if you've not seen it. It's fucking
Kung Pao's brilliant.
brilliant.
Yeah.
So good.
I pissed myself the first time I watched it. So. Just the guy's face superimposed into old kung fu movies and overdubbed hilariously.
Yeah. This is the bit where he's running towards the girl. And he's like, I'll save you. And then it pans to her. Then he goes back to him and he's further away. He's like, I'll save you. Just keeps doing that and he's getting further, closer, further, closer.
Just so daft. But yeah, well played, Cam.
Thank you.
Well done.
Yeah, great quiz.
Join us next week for a Nub Hub, I
Yeah,
suppose.
and if you want to know what the Nub Hub will be about, stick around till the end.
Fuck yeah, boy!
Play along at home.
Play along at home.
Play along at home.
It's nearly time to go, and our semen has been spent. but we have still got time for a wheel of content.
Hey, Cam.
Oh, yeah.
Cut. Nice cat.
You almost called me out there.
Almost got your...
No, don't put that.
Open that shit up, man.
Clunk.
Let's head on down to Chinatown. No, I've done it again. Sorry, guys. Okay. Let's get the light. Right. As you can see over on that podium this week, there is a baggie. In that baggie are the golden chest hairs of Chuck Norris, taken from him by Bruce Lee in Way of the Dragon.
Ooh, great callback.
Oh, yeah. Great fight. The fucking awesome showdown.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Showdown of Titans. Yeah, so just bestow your eyes upon this glorious wonder of the world. Don't ask how I got it.
How do you get it?
It's a secret, man. I said don't ask. Fucking guy. Let's go step on the rag. I've doubled up the rag this week.
Oh,
I've had a little tidy up and I've put an extra rag down.
It's a little bit less squelchy.
Yeah, let's try it out. Oh, that was good. Ooh.
Yeah.
Moist. As you can see, the bombastic bagman has his giant poo finger penis of selection, poo finger penis dripping his semen of selection all over the glorious tiles of the Wheel of Kontent. The gigantic Wheel of Kontent with its big shiny lights and fucking huge glimmering dick on top of it. It's fucking glorious. I'm in awe of it every time I see it. Anyway.
It is a wonder. It really is.
Mm.
It's been filled with glorious content once again by the content elves. The elves of content. The EOC. The EOK. The EOX. Oh, fucking hell. There's a brainstorming here. I just should not have just fucking shotgunned that dude.
Somewhere a group of lawyers just twitched.
Go, just fucking spin that wheel, man. Put me out of my misery. It's a glorious spin.
Thank you. Dub or sub?
Sub.
Dub title or subtitle?
Oh, no, dub. I prefer it dubbed.
I actually don't mind. I generally do prefer subtitles, but...
Both.
Sometimes I do. Yes, I've done that. I watched the film twice, but varying.
But the only problem
things.
with foreign films, if you have the dub and the sub at the same time, they don't match up.
No, that's
They're
right.
completely different things.
So I think, if I remember right, Ong Bak falls victim to that. That the dub version is a completely different dialogue to the sub.
Yeah, that's what
As in, like, it's a
on
completely
screen.
different film.
Yeah.
So, like, if you watch it both ways, you get a different experience. It's pretty cool.
So if someone's getting shot, does it say stab, stab, stab?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's all just a bit off. Yeah, I tend to lean more towards dub at the minute, but I can watch sub.
Yeah.
I
Cool.
prefer dub. Dub, dub, dub. Rub a dub, dub. Thanks for the grub. Let's go. Rock and roll it. Oh, get your knob out.
Jousting.
Everybody get your knob out. Everybody get your knobs out. Knobs out. Everyone in the world that's listening right now, have you got your wheelie out? I hope you have, because I told you to. Put it away. Done. Free pick then.
Free pick, what we're going for? Honourable mentions?
Double sub.
Give it an honourable mentions, yeah?
Yeah?
Go on then, honourable mention me.
Honourable. Go
Iron
on.
Monkey.
You're going Iron Monkey.
Yeah, the other film I purchased on that day with my goat pick. Mainly because of the end sequence. Yeah, only two things I remember about this film. One is if you get hit by this, like, was it 5 points exploding palm technique, it creates a massive fuck off welt on your back. But, like, in the shape of handprints, you have to have it, like, let out specially by, like, needles popping into withdrawal blood.
Acupuncture and
But
shit.
basically, yeah. And the very end sequence involves the hero, can't remember his name, irrelevant at this point. He was fighting the villain, but on top of loads of logs.
Penises. Oh, okay.
But the logs were upright. And they were
Upright penises.
Yeah, they were like
Dancing on the tips.
X amount of things apart. It was all like fire down below. It was like a Mortal Kombat level, but like super hard. And it was really cool. And because he was the Iron Monkey, as it was called, he could do all his super skills and like swing around the poles and shit. So he was kind of double safe.
Oh.
I've got 3 honourable picks. Kung Pao, as I said before, great movie, fucking
shout.
hilarious. Everyone should watch it. Kiss of the Dragon, great movie,
yeah.
not hilarious, but it's a good movie. Everyone should watch it. And I always really love Game of Death,
Yeah.
mostly for the ending when he's got to go up the tower and each level has a different opponent.
Yeah.
It was just fucking cool. And then you got
It
Bruce's
is.
iconic yellow and black like jumpsuit.
Yeah. Oh, that jumpsuit's so cool.
It is really cool.
Yeah, it's really good. Wow.
I had an honourable mention. No, I can't remember. Ong Bak.
Yeah, I'm back. Great shout.
As Kemp said earlier, the guy
Tony
apparently,
Jaa.
Tony Jaa
That's
had like watched The Matrix and didn't think there was wire work in it. He thought they were actually jumping around and fighting in slow motion and stuff. So he set out to make this movie, and all the stuff that like all his martial arts training, he like developed his own form of martial arts, like his own style of it, where it was like based on the Matrix, the moves in the Matrix, and then made Ong Bak, and it's fucking incredible. Like some of the stuff in it is really good, and it's all proper stunt work. I think what was it you said about the 2 panes of glass? Where he does the cartwheel.
Yeah, he
flip
does an
through
aerial,
it.
yeah.
Not that one, no. The one I remember was a locked door, but above it there's a very, very thin, like, open, tiny little window. And somehow he does this little kick off a wall.
He does a Jackie Chan and goes through
Yeah.
the flap.
Yeah, but he like leans right back into that like hardcore limbo position where you are flat. You know, and it's just unreal. He just slides through it, like, but on the roof. And it's like, what?
It's a crazy movie. The
really
choreograph
cool
and the fighting in it's just absolutely next level.
Yeah.
It's really good.
That's another one where the elbows to the head are connecting. Like, there's no denying it because you're close up watching it. There's a fucking elbow to the top of the dude's head as he's jumping fucking 12 feet in the air. It's like, BAM!
Walking away like an inch and a half shorter.
Yeah. Those stuntmen he was fighting must have got injured loads.
Yeah.
Because he was mega quick as well. But yeah, so Ong Bak. Silly story.
Yeah.
Someone stole the head of the Buddha, the local Buddha.
The sequel's just as silly. I don't know if you've watched the sequel. I think it's called Warrior King.
I think I've seen the third one where it goes back in time to the first Ong Bak.
Oh, okay. No, I've not seen the third. I've seen the second. And someone steals the elephants from his village. And he has to go and get them back.
Oh yeah, and he ends up riding them in the end.
Yeah.
And he's like riding them through the jungle, so they're like trampling all the trees down. Like, yeah, I think I have seen the second one.
But that was just daft. Like, why are people from like Hong Kong going into the jungle to take this like ancient tribe's elephants and then taking them back to a city? Like,
The
what?
third one's even more ridiculous. It's set in like 2000 BC or something, and it's like this tribal village, and I think the same thing happens again, like in the first one. Like someone does something to the sacred statue, and so the first Ong Bak rises up. I think they're like being made slaves or something. Yeah, it's like all tribal and shit. It was ridiculous. The first one's just brilliant though.
Yeah, the first one's great.
I've noticed we've got this far without talking about the Karate Kid.
It's because it's shit.
It is a bit shit. I mean, Mr. Miyagi is a legend.
Yeah, Mr. Miyagi.
Pat Morata, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, Cal.
Like, legit legend.
Yeah, absolutely.
The rest of the film, though, I tried watching Cobra Kai, and I was like, I kind of like it.
I've
But
never.
at the same time, I don't.
I never liked the main guy with the Karate Kid movies, whatever his name is.
Ralph Macchio.
That's the one.
Well, he's the bad guy in Cobra Kai because it follows the guy that that lost.
Yeah, because he becomes a good guy and.
But somehow, him losing a karate tournament in the school gym when he was a teenager has ruined his life.
Well, yeah, it would though, wouldn't it?
Whereas,
Johnny
yeah.
You wouldn't know because you're a 3-time champion.
Well, that's it. I was successful. Whereas, somehow it's shot like Danielson shot him to like stardom in their town, and he's like super successul and is riding off the fame of winning a karate tournament when he was a teenager.
I mean, it was big news, man. It's big news.
Well, have either of you guys seen the remake with
No,
was it Jaden Smith
Yeah.
and Jackie Chan?
no.
Yeah, it was so bad.
I wouldn't say it was bad. It wasn't
Terrible.
amazing.
I appreciated that Jackie wanted to do his own thing. He didn't want to do
Yeah.
Mr.
It's
Miyagi.
the Nepo baby thing, though, because he can't act.
But yeah, Jaden Smith
He
was
can't act.
dog shit in it. Jackie Chan was great because he's Jackie Chan.
Yeah, Jackie Chan's always
Jackie
good.
Chan.
He's the only reason
No.
I could watch it, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
Because I
It's
can't
not
stand
worth-
Jaden
Honestly,
Smith.
it's not worth it.
Yeah, not worth my time.
No.
Fair enough.
Did
So,
you
yeah.
ever watch the third one?
In answer to your question, Kel,
Hilary Duff.
Karate Kid can suck balls.
Okay.
These balls.
For those of you at home, Wayne is pointing to his testicles.
He wants everyone to wax on those testicles.
Yeah.
Pointing with 2 fingers.
Whack on, whack off.
Balls. Give that motherfucker a spin cam. Highest rated. I'll Google the greatest martial arts movie of all time.
Yeah.
So, or what would you say? Should we refine the parameters?
Well, I think if you do highest rated, it is going to come up with like Matrix and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it isn't that. Just gonna put in greatest martial art movie of all time, and find a top list by a reputable provider. So we've got IMDb,
Oh,
the top 250 greatest martial arts movies of all time.
Cool.
The top hitter. Let's give it a go.
Give us top 5.
So, number 250. Go through each one. Just kidding. So, yeah, so what, you want top 5, yeah?
Yeah, top
What, you
5.
want, top 5?
Yeah.
Don't know why I keep doing it. I can't help it.
It's so bad.
It's,
Racist.
it's not, yeah, but it's not with malicious intent. It's like, it's just fun. It's fun to do. So I'm not trying to offend anyone. Number 5, Enter the Dragon.
I disagree.
I know, just immediately. IMDb, what are you doing? Number 4, well, on IMDb, Enter the Dragon got 7.6 out of 10.
Is number 4 Dragon the Bruce Lee story?
Number
I really
4,
like that movie.
I really like that movie.
Yeah.
It's
It
really
got
good.
shat on, didn't it? But
Yeah.
it's really good.
No, it's
Yeah.
so good.
Whoever played him, who was it that played him?
Oh, I'm blanking.
I think his name was like
Oh.
Jason Lee, I want to say.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
But he wasn't like skateboarding Jason Lee
No,
or a relation to Bruce Lee.
no.
He was
Just a bit of a
randomly,
coincidence. Yeah.
yeah.
But he was really good. I thought he was
Yeah.
good in it.
spot on. Number 4, Ip Man. Never seen it, but apparently it's amazing. Donnie Yen.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing it,
Oh,
if I'm honest.
I think I've just-
8 stars.
Wow. I
Nice.
just remembered. I think I know what number 1 is. But yeah, carry on.
Number 3, The Legend of the Drunken Master.
Ooh.
7.5.
Only ever seen the first one, so
Yeah.
So this isn't going by star rating. This is by whoever's compiled this list.
Yeah,
what
so this
they
is an
think
opinion.
the best. Number 2, Fearless, from 2006, a biography of Chinese martial arts master Huo Wanjina,
It's all right.
who is the founder and spiritual guru of the Jinwu Sports Federation. I've never seen it. Starring Jet Li, Yong Dong,
Young man.
young man.
is number 1 gonna be like Old Boy or something like that?
No,
Oh.
it's a Bruce Lee movie.
Is it Dragon the Bruce Lee story?
No,
Ah.
Way of the Dragon.
no.
Oh.
Fist of Fury.
Fist of Fury.
A young man seeks vengeance for the death of his teacher.
It's a good film.
Mr. Fury.
1972.
That's an alright list.
Yeah. So one man's opinion, isn't
Yeah.
it? Or woman's, or they them's.
Yeah. I think our opinion is better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is, because it's controlled by a scientific approach, which is rolling a dice.
Yep.
That decides which one is the greatest.
Rolling the dice through Castle Grayskull.
Exactly. That's what gives it the power.
Yeah.
To decide.
We can quite literally observe the universe in our own hands.
Yep. Give it a spin.
So, yeah, why not? It's getting weird.
Unpopular opinion.
Unpopular opinion. No, has anyone got one?
Not really. I'm not a fan. No, because it's not. No, that's not even not an unpopular one.
What was it?
I was gonna say something about like you know when you get with dubbing, but it's so blatant. It's like why can we not just put in that extra little bit of effort to fill in the gaps, sort of thing.
No, I've not really got one. Not that I can think of.
No. Kung Fu's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Martial arts are fucking awesome.
Spinneroo.
Spinneroonie.
Favourite Western martial artist? Ooh.
So, yeah. Who's your favourite martial artist in Hollywood?
Jeremy Irons, Die Hard. Die Hard 3. Where was him Nip? Oh, shit, wait, no. Shit.
For me, it's early 90s Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah.
Good shout.
I used to think he was so fucking cool. Like, Hard Target was my all-time favourite, where is the hunting hobos in the urban jungle, and he's got the fucking long locks and nowhere to run. Is that the one where he's riding the dirt bike along the spine of that crest of that mountain? Yeah, oh man, there's so many Jean-Claude. Universal Soldier.
That's
Oh
great.
my
Yeah,
word.
great movie.
What an amazing film. I watched that so many times as a kid.
Yeah.
I can't believe my parents let me watch that shit. I'm all ears.
Yeah. Then you got Kickboxer, Bloodsport.
See, I'm a big fan of them. So like his earlier movies, I wasn't really a big fan of. It was more like the big blockbuster ones that when he got big, that I liked. So like is it Double Team? No, not Double Team. Double Impact.
Yeah.
And is it Time Cop?
Yeah, Time Cop's quite fun.
Where he does the splits on the counter. He's just there. And has he got a sandwich or something? He's like, it's fucking ridiculous. There was one, I think it was Double Impact, where I think that was when I saw my first titty.
Really?
That was my first sex scene, anyway. When he's fucking, he's got her legs wrapped around him, and he's just spinning around, and she's like just going, oh, like with the boobies out. And it's like proper cheesy 90s, like, and like all pink glow, like to the film. It's proper shit.
It'd be okay on Channel 5.
But as a kid, I was like, whoa, there's some boobies. What's he doing dancing with that lady with no clothes on? You see his buttocks.
Yeah, he's normally got his arse out, hasn't he?
Yeah. But yeah, man.
Yeah. No, Van Damme's a good shout.
Van Damme, great.
He's also done some really fucking shit movies as well.
Yeah.
I think once he discovered cocaine, he kind of struggled a bit, didn't he?
Yeah.
I'd give a shout out to, I've got two in mind. First one's Ray Parks,
Oh, yeah.
Darth Maul.
Great
shout.
shout.
Yeah, and Toad from X-Men.
Yeah.
He's actually a really good martial artist, like genuinely really good. He'll often do some kind of like bow staff lightsaber skills, like when he goes to conventions and stuff, does a little demo. So they're fucking twirling around.
Yeah, his signature. He's been doing it for
fucking
20 odd years.
It's crisp though. It's really good.
The thing is, though, it doesn't matter how good a martial artist you are, because do you know what happens to a toad when it's struck by lightning?
No.
Same thing happens to everything else.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
go on.
That's such a weird line, isn't it?
It's
It's a really weird line.
a weird delivery as well.
But my next one would be Jason David Frank.
Ooh, R.I.P.
Yeah, Green Ranger, White Ranger,
Yeah.
etc. Ranger, because he kept coming back.
Caucasian Ranger.
But he was one of the very few Power Rangers that actually did martial arts and like, mastered it. It was really good, because when he did finally stop doing Power Rangers for a bit, and he got really tonk and covered in tattoos, he did do MMA and like
was gonna
just fuck
say,
shit up.
yeah.
He did really good.
MMA.
But then I think he got a bit older and struggled a bit. But to start with, it was fucking absolutely kicking ass. Yeah, fucking legend.
It seemed like a really cool guy.
Yeah,
as
he
well.
did seem really
everyone
cool.
really liked him, didn't they?
Oh, fair play.
He loved the fans. He loved that he was a Power Ranger. Like,
Yeah.
proper embraced it. Wasn't bitter about it. Even
Why
though
not?
it's the only thing he was really known for.
Yeah, that's it.
But
Because
he just fucking owned it. It was like, yeah,
I
I'm
could see it
fucking
like
Green
how
Ranger.
you could go both ways, couldn't you? After that, like, oh fucking hell, I'm mega famous. I'm
Yeah.
a Red Ranger or Yellow Ranger or whatever. But then, as an actor, they want something else. But they're like, oh no, what, the Power Ranger?
Yeah.
Nah. It's but he's just like, yeah, I'm a fucking Power Ranger.
But
He
no,
just,
I
went
like
to
it.
all the cons.
I like it when actors embrace what they're known for, because often they get really bitter about it, don't they? And
Yeah.
really shitty, and it kind of ruins it a bit. Like, just be grateful that people love your work. You've done something that is like touched so many people in a positive way.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I had to throw that in this day and age. Fucking hell. But no, he was a cool guy, cool martial artist.
Yeah.
I'd like to give a shout out to the Lethal Weapon Steve Blackman.
Oh,
My
okay.
favourite Western martial artist. Lethal Weapon Steve Blackman.
Yeah, he was a wrestler in the 90s. It was really good.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, to be fair.
Yeah, he does like private security now, doesn't
Does he?
he? Yeah.
Amazing.
So does Ken Shamrock as well.
I can imagine he would. He
Yeah.
probably did that anyway because he's a fucking psychopath. But yeah. He is, man. It's like, you know how, like, some people who like, punch themselves in the face, like, when they go to a UFC fight or something.
yeah.
It's like that, except Shamrock would do it using a hammer. I mean, he didn't, but you know what I mean? He looks like the sort of guy who would.
He main evented the first UFC fight, didn't he? Like UFC
did,
event,
yeah.
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 Don't know what you guys are on
He
about.
was a legendary fighter.
Yeah.
Wrestler.
He was a wrestler,
And
but he
fighter.
also did fighting as well. So he did like street fighting because he just grew up fucking rough. But he did like grappling, like American wrestling, like amateur wrestling, they call it.
Catch
Yeah.
wrestling or whatever.
Yeah, so he had like a pretty good basis for both.
Yeah.
And when UFC started, it was everyone had their own styles. He was the wrestler,
Yeah.
and he'd go against like a kickboxer or a sumo wrestler, and it was
Because it was a novelty, wasn't it?
yeah, and it was like let's find out which one was the best.
Yeah.
and-
Bit like Deadliest Warrior.
Yeah.
But real life.
Yeah, yeah. Now it's just everyone does jiu-jitsu.
Do you remember that show, Deadliest Warrior?
Yeah, I do. It was fucking so
It
cool.
was so good.
It was
wasn't
really cool.
I used to love that thing.
I'm still not convinced that guy's name was Max Power. He was a computer genius. With time to do like, did whole sort of 90s hacking. And yeah, there you go. That's somehow ran a simulation 1,000 times. Like, why just press enter? And set it to run 1,000. You don't need to type all that shit.
This is the thing. Whenever you see like hacking and stuff, like it's always typing. There's never any mouse clicking.
Yeah.
There's never any closing.
And it's all really fancy, and there's loads of like screens and this and that, when actually it's just one little command box that they're just like C enter, this enter, enter, and I'm in.
YN. Why?
Yeah.
N.
But no,
Y.
Deadliest Warrior, I remember one. Didn't they pick Genghis Khan against Vlad the Impaler?
think so, yeah.
Sure, that was an episode. That was an interesting one.
I can never remember the matchups. There was like a medieval knight versus like a samurai.
They did some vague, didn't they? There was medieval knight against a samurai or ninja against a Viking. But then they also did like Genghis Khan against Napoleon. Or like, something like that. Like they pit some like great warriors
versus US Marine. No, Spetsnaz versus Green Berets.
Yeah,
and the
Navy
IRA.
SEALs, wasn't it?
No, I think that was a different one. But you also had it was on a similar song. The IRA versus Taliban.
Oh.
That was a fun one.
The Spetsnaz one was really interesting because how they roll around on the floor and do like the gun fu stuff.
Yeah,
and doing the Krav Maga.
Yeah, and the holsters, how they instead of drawing the weapon up, they push it down, and the holster's specifically engineered to load a bullet as you push it down and unclip it. That's fucking clever shit, man. So you can just go boom quicker than anyone. Like insane.
Crazy time. Should we give it one more spin?
Oh yeah, we've gone off.
Gone off topic. But it's kind of martial arts related.
Steven Seagal.
Steven Seagal.
Everyone's favourite Russian friend.
Yeah. Vladimir Putin, buddy. Steven Seagal and his martial arts.
Yeah.
Air quotes.
With his shitty sunglasses on.
And getting choked out so he shits himself.
Yeah. It is by Judo Jean LaBelle.
Blues music, air quotes.
Which part of that is quoted? Was it blues music or both?
All of it.
Yeah. It's terrible. It's a shame he does have one good movie, Under Siege.
Never seen it.
That was pretty good.
that's the... Oh, man.
Made a sequel. It's called Under Siege 3.
I don't think I've ever seen a movie with him in.
That's fucking terrible.
Movie.
It's so bad.
I've seen bits of movies.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen bits of Under Siege, but...
Under Siege is alright.
I don't know the gist of it.
Perfectly fine film.
Have you ever seen a film where the guy's trying to act? that was probably Steven Seagal.
He's just a shit human.
Yeah. Just all round shit human.
Just everything he does is shit, but somehow he's managed to make millions. Unbelievable.
Just the funniest thing is that obviously it's only Putin's mate because Putin believes that the hard guy he sees in the movies is the real thing.
Yeah.
Not really that he's just a shit actor.
How can you believe it though? Because he's so unbelievable.
It's really unbelievable.
Like his fucking martial arts demonstrations. What's his martial art? Aikido. The art of other people throwing themselves to the ground.
Yeah.
And making it look like you've just twisted their wrist to do it. It's like, oh man, it's so bad to watch.
Yeah.
Like, it's such a joke. Especially when you see like recent ones where he's sat on a chair and doing it. And he's just like, oh,
there's one where he's literally just flicking his hand, almost like he's just waving someone away. And the guy's flipping all over the place.
Yeah.
And Putin's there fucking jerking it. Like,
it's madness, genuine madness.
It's insane.
But the thing is, can you imagine, like, let's say Putin was sat there and just watched, like, whatever film it was with Steven Seagal is, and was like, Dimitri, go get me Mr. Seagal, man. And so it turns up, and then, like, he opens the door, and there's fucking nowadays Steven Seagal. And it's like, who the fuck is this? It's shoot him dead there and then.
Yeah, he has let himself go.
He's such a state.
Like, no shame in that, but
I can't say that.
But I mean, like, he's just to put on the act of being a tough guy when you can't even use rifles in your own movies, and he doesn't know how to use guns.
Yeah,
and the Saturday Night Live thing, like, where have you heard about that? Where he hosted Saturday Night Live, and
it's like the worst ever. Is it the only one they ever cancelled? Or something.
No, I don't think they cancelled it.
I think it's a really infamous one, or is it like the lowest rated?
I think they just said you're never allowed back. Yeah. Right? Because he was like, this is going to be here's a sketch that I wrote. I kung fu chopped that motherfucker straight off the board, man. Well, that's all we have time for. Yeah. We're in the middle of Steven Seagal, but I suppose that'll have to wait for another time. Maybe our mystic elves of content might put it on the board again one day.
Is it going to become a permanent tile?
It might become a permanent tile. It could. It's got the chance. Well, there we go. I suppose let's get out of this fucking basement.
Let's do it.
Until next week. Let's get the light.
Guys, I've kind of like sunk to my knees.
We're leaving you.
In a bit, Cap.
I've still got my
Cap,
keys.
He's got
throw
the
me the keys, man. Please. Nice. See you next week, then, yeah?
Help.
It's like the end of Terminator 2. It's just a thumb. Giving a thumbs up as it's sinking into the spunk.
Could you at least leave the light on?
No, I've already turned it off.
Oh. Bye.
Lock the door.
Creak. Click.
It is time to go, and I hope you had some fun. Were you listening with your finger up your bum?
So there you have it, another mighty fine episode of the Pooh Finger Podcast, full of high kicks and low chops.
Low sweeps and
High.
kicks.
Hi, guys.
Hi-yas. Hi-ya. And yeah, that was action packed. Oh, that was fun. I enjoyed that quizzy.
Yeah,
It was good.
Good fun.
indeed.
Play along home.
Play along at home.
Next week, we are going to be celebrating the release of what I'm just going to go out there and say it is the greatest movie ever made. Wolverine and Deadpool. Deadpool and Wolverine. Is it Deadpool? Which way around?
Deadpool and Wolverine.
Deadpool and Wolverine, isn't it?
Yeah.
I cannot wait to see this film.
It's going to be so good.
Best bubs.
Oh,
There's no way they can fuck it up. It's
No way at all.
impossible for them to fuck it up.
Yeah.
they can't. Ryan Reynolds is in charge. Like, he is the head honcho when it comes to
Yeah.
Deadpool. Like, he's got all the reins, and he's got the people around him that are going to make it
And I think
special.
Feige's got the smarts to be like, let's not put the reins on this one.
Yeah.
Like, let them go.
Let him go. Like, they've reeled back everything, like all the content at the
let
minute
him
in
cook.
production, and they're like, yeah, go on.
Yeah, just here's a sack of cash. Make us a movie.
Give us the injection we need to make everyone want more superhero movies again. Because not many people are watching them at the minute. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
So if you've got any favourite Wolverine and Deadpool stories, like interactions, maybe separate, unique stories, favourite comic books, movie appearances, whatever,
Yeah.
well, send them in. Where can they send them, Cap?
Send it to Gmail, which is pooffingerpodcast@gmail.com.
Correct. What about the socials?
Anywhere else, it's at pooffingerpod.
Well done, man. You kept eye contact that entire time. I'm
I know.
impressed. You didn't have to glance at the shyboard. You're doing good, man.
I don't glance at it.
Nearly there. This is only episode 91.
You know I can't read. You know I can't read anyway. So
Yeah, that is true. I am stretching, aren't I? Forcing you to read it. Read my handwriting. Anyway. Till next time, then.
play along at home.
Play along at home.
Bye.
I can't remember when I've had a more pleasant day.